damit ein herzliches Willkommen zu bei L.A. Noire zum Fall des goldenen Schmetterlings.
Did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time back.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Oh. Moment. Ist am Tatort vorbeigefahren. Also ich muss hier lang. Weg damit.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it!
Hier hoch, glaube ich, oder?
Give me a break!
Ich muss erst nach oben fahren.
Slow and steady, come on!
You're not helping.
Jetzt, wo lang? Müsste eigentlich hier sein irgendwo. Ah, richtig.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Gott, ich mag diesen Captain nicht. Ich mag ihn überhaupt nicht.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Das ist schön für dich.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell. All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me what's going on.
Na, wo ist der Tatort? Hier ist der Tatort. Was haben wir denn da? Eine Handtasche. Elternbeirat.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Gut. Das Geld.
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
Mysteriös. Das Geld ist noch da. So, was haben wir hier noch? Ach, habe ich schon. Und weg da. Fußabdrücke.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Okay. Sonst noch was hier? Eine Bierflasche.
I doubt it.
Aber da klebt doch Blut dran, oder nicht?
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display, Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Do you mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Gott, ich mag diesen Kopf, den wir haben, nicht. Der ist mir ein bisschen zu voreilig. Ein Schuhabdruck auf der Leiche.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Au. Ja, auch noch was?
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Fehlender Schmuck.
Ligature mark is very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Das wäre super. Aber hat er nicht zum Schuhabdruck gesagt? Mhm.
Detective,
Alle Hinweise?
RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. And have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Hä? Warum macht er das? Der ist ja auch ein Hinweis, oder nicht? Moment. Das ist ja auch ein Hinweis. Oder nicht? Seltsam. Mir fehlt irgendwie ein Hinweis. Habe ich schon. Hä?
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Moment. Auf dem Brustkorb ist da auch ein fehlender, ein Hinweis. Wo wird der nicht abgenommen? So. Funktioniert aber nicht. Seltsam. Ich gehe noch zum Linkshinweis. So. Angeschaut. Jetzt nochmal. Entschuldigung, meine Katze nervt schon wieder. Mann. So, Hinweise. Da fehlt doch ein Hinweis. Jetzt einmal versuchen. Irgendwie klappt es nicht. Bin ich doof. Ah, da muss ich wahrscheinlich ohne gehen. Dann scheint das ein Bug zu sein.
One more sweep and I'm headed back to the lab. You've got all you need here, Phelps.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Ah, hier werden wir weiter.
How bad is it?
Welches war unser Wagen? Der Wagen.
Awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Ja, er ist schon wieder im Auto drin. Ne? Wenn wir zum Mord auffallen.
Still might be some playing the... Calm down!
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
It doesn't work out then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third... Cole, come on!
Nicht Sachen wie die Frage.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels you imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey. Whoa there! Hey, a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Any central unit, car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identify.
Das übernehmen wir. Schon unterwegs.
Jesus, Phelps!
Full of advice, aren't you?
Gehen wir mal weiter. Ah. Polizisten, andere Polizisten rammen. Uh-oh. Scheiße, der macht sich mehr das Auto. Scheiße.
Out of the car, police.
I find one goddamn ding.
Ram, dang, dang, ding. Komm rein.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Alles Pasta.
Help!
You're really starting to annoy me.
Na komm, fahr jetzt. Ignoriert einfach meine Fahrweise.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there.
Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
Are you jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait. What?
Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
Ah, der Rusty ist echt komisch. Ich mag ihn gar nicht.
Come on,
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked him up with a sponge.
This what you wanted?
I can't do it.
I'll come quietly, just...
Aber...
I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Erst will der springen, jetzt doch nicht. Was für ein Schisshase. Aber besser als... Aber Gott sei Dank hat er es nicht gemacht.
You know the way. You can drive.
Ja, ich habe keinen Bock zu fahren. Hab so genug kaputt gemacht. Dann klopft man an die Tür, ganz freundlich.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
So. Natürlich.
We're gonna have a look around.
Ja, das werden wir machen. Braves, gekitteltes Mädchen. Ja? Ach, wir müssen wahrscheinlich woanders hin. Oh, sie spielt Geige. Ach, so klein Mädchen bist du ganz nett. Ja. Na komm.
Workboots. Size 8.
So. Was noch? Da will ich Schmuckkästchen, oder? Schmuckkästchen wäre klug. Einmal hier reingucken. Natürlich, er fehlt.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Der fehlt. Und die Kette bestimmt auch, oder? Und welche Dinge haben wir eigentlich Ketten bewahrt?
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Ich kann es leider nicht verhindern, dass meine Katze an die Tür springt. Das tut mir furchtbar leid. So. Dann gehen wir jetzt mal hier rein. Okay, Tür ist zu. Komme ich nicht rein.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Das ging aber schnell. Ja, okay.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Sagst du auch die Wahrheit, kleines Mädchen? Du guckst nämlich so.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Dann sag mir was zur fehlenden Uhr und Ringe. Okay, wie heißt das jetzt? Keine Halskette, das war eine fehlende Uhr.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Ein braves Mädchen.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Danke. Wie war der Zustand deiner Familie?
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Nein, du lügst. Du lügst, du lügst, du lügst. Ich habe zwar keine Beweise, aber du lügst.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Wir haben Schuhabdrücke am Tatort gefunden.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Weil deine Arbeitsstiefel Größe 41 haben.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Was ist dein Alibi?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Das ist gelogen.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Gute Idee. Dann erzähl mir doch was, warum hast du deine Frau nicht als vermisst gemeldet?
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Ich habe keine Beweise dafür, aber ich zweifle es an.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Na gut, ich glaub's dir ja. Gab es mehrere frühere Fälle von Gewalt?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Gut, dann sag mir doch mal, warum die Schmetterlingsbrosche fehlt.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, Detective.
Aber das machen wir erst morgen in der Folge. Bis dahin bleibt mir gewogen und bis morgen. Ciao.